Picture this. You're standing in line at your favorite coffee shop, about to order what you always order, that caramel coffee with 2 pumps of vanilla, extra whipped cream on top. It's your ritual most days. It's kind of like your reward for getting through the morning. And somewhere deep inside your body, your kidneys just let out a heavy sigh. Not again. What if the real reason you feel exhausted by 3 o'clock every afternoon, the reason your ankles are swollen by the end of the day, isn't about getting older or stress? What if your kidneys have been trying to tell you something for years and you just haven't been listening? Welcome to Nature's Healing Corner. I'm Cheryl, your host, and today I'm going to explain what happens to your kidneys when you quit sugar for just 30 days. I invite you to stay until the end because by then you're going to understand why those first 72 hours feel like a battlefield and why your kidneys might be silently failing right now without sending you a single warning sign. Right now, you have two fist-sized organs in your lower back filtering roughly 50 gallons of blood every single day. That's enough to fill an entire bathtub. And they do it continuously without ever taking a break. That's your kidney I'm talking about. When sugar floods your bloodstream, your kidney shifts into overdrive. They're forced to handle waste they weren't designed to process at that volume. Think of it like a water filter. It works perfectly with clean water. But if you keep pouring sticky syrup through it, the filter is going to clog, it's going to weaken, and eventually it's going to break down. That's exactly what decades of sugar do to your kidneys. And here's the terrifying part. You won't feel anything wrong until about 70% of kidney function is already gone. By that time, when you notice those symptoms like swelling or fatigue, the damage is mostly permanent. Kidneys don't have pain receptors, so they suffer in silence. High sugar intake triggers something called glomerular hyperfiltration. I can never pronounce that. It just means your kidneys are filtering blood at maximum speed all day long. That's all it means. It's like revving your car engine at a red line constantly. Sure, it works for a while, but eventually parts are going to wear out. Your kidneys contain millions of tiny filters called nephrons. When sugar forces them into overdrive year after year, those nephrons start to die out. And once they're gone, they don't grow back. A Harvard study found that people consuming high amounts of added sugar face significantly higher risk of chronic kidney disease, even if they feel perfectly healthy right now. But here's the good news, because I'm bringing you good and bad. When you quit sugar, your kidneys don't just stop declining. They actually start repairing themselves. Within the first few days of cutting sugar, something remarkable happens. Your body stops producing as many advanced glycation end products. Doctors call it AGEs. Those are sticky molecules that literally age your kidneys faster. They attach to proteins in kidney tissues and cause inflammation and scarring. Research shows that reducing sugar lowers AGE levels almost immediately. Your blood becomes cleaner, your kidneys start working more efficiently. This isn't magic, it's biology finally getting a break. But nobody warns you about those first 72 hours. Your brain is addicted to quick glucose spikes. So when you suddenly cut sugar, you might get pounding headaches, severe mood swings, and intense cravings. You'll feel tired and irritable. Some people say it's worse than caffeine withdrawal. Your brain is literally complaining because it's been trained to expect the easy fuel of sugar. But while your brain throws a tantrum, your kidneys are quietly celebrating. The sudden drop in sugar means less pressure on the filtration system almost immediately in your kidneys. You won't feel this relief because, as I said, kidneys don't have pain receptors. But deep inside, the stress is dropping. It keeps dropping. Here's why that stress reduction matters. Sugar doesn't just mess with blood glucose, it hijacks your blood pressure as well. When you eat sugar, insulin levels spike. High insulin signals your kidneys to hold on to that sodium and water. The result? Your blood pressure climbs, your ankles swell, your kidneys strain under extra fluid volume. This is why people who eat lots of sugar often feel bloated and exhausted. But when you quit sugar, this process reverses. Within 2 weeks, many people see measurable drops in blood pressure. The kidneys stop retaining excess water. Swelling decreases. It's like turning down the volume in a noisy room. And here's something surprising. Most people blame salt or dehydration for kidney stones, but sugar is actually a major hidden trigger. High sugar intake increases calcium excretion in your urine. More calcium means more crystals. More crystals means more kidney stones. A study in the Journal of Urology found that people with the highest sugar intake had dramatically higher rates of kidney stones. Within just 30 days of quitting sugar, your urinary composition starts improving. Less calcium, fewer crystals, lower risk of those excruciating kidney stones forming. Yes, kidney stones are no joke. My mom had it earlier in her life and had to be hospitalized in a lot of pain. I don't mean to scare you, but I want you to take this seriously. Now, before I continue, I want to share something that could change everything about how you approach your health, especially if you're over 40. I've put together a comprehensive guide called the Healing Blueprint for over 40 using natural remedies. This is 160 pages of practical wisdom across 36 chapters covering anti-inflammatory protocols, hormone balance, gut health restoration, diabetes, hypertension, prostate health, immune support, eye health, kidney detoxification, and so much more. Yeah, it's a mouthful. These aren't vague suggestions. These are step-by-step protocols that you can start implementing today to take back control of your health naturally. I'll drop the link in the description below so you can go check it out. If you're serious about transforming your health using nature's remedies, this blueprint is your complete roadmap. All right, let's get back to your kidneys now, because that's what this video is all about. Around week 3 without sugar, something measurable happens. One of the earliest warning signs of kidney damage is protein leaking into your urine. Healthy kidneys keep protein in your blood where it belongs. But when the filtration barrier gets damaged by years of sugar overload, protein starts slipping through. It's like a screen door with holes. Studies show that when people cut sugar significantly, this protein leakage often decreases. That means the filtration barrier is strengthening. The kidneys are healing. This isn't a vague wellness claim. It's a concrete biological improvement you can measure in a lab. Chronic sugar intake sparks oxidative stress throughout your body, especially in your kidneys. High blood sugar damages blood vessels, the walls of blood vessels, and triggers inflammatory molecules. Over time, this inflammation causes scarring in kidney tissue. Once scar tissue forms, function declines permanently. But research shows that within 30 days of quitting sugar, inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein starts falling. Lower inflammation means less damage to blood vessels and kidney tissues. This reduction also brings bonus effects like clearer skin, fewer headaches, and more stable energy. This matters to your future and your health because uncontrolled diabetes is a leading cause of kidney failure worldwide. And diabetes is fueled largely by diets loaded with added sugars. When you quit sugar for 30 days, your insulin sensitivity often improves significantly. Your body needs less insulin to handle glucose. That protects both your pancreas and your kidneys. Recent research on people with type 2 diabetes and mild chronic kidney disease showed that when added sugar was completely removed from the diet, there was an improvement in kidney function in 2/3 of participants. Now, let me paint you a picture of what kidney failure looks like. Dialysis isn't just inconvenient, it's 3 sessions per week, 4 hours each session, hooked to a machine that does what your kidney can no longer do. Your entire life revolves around appointment schedules, your energy crashes, your diet becomes severely restricted, and many people on dialysis cannot work full-time anymore. And here's the statistic that should wake you up. Yeah, wake everyone up. The 5-year survival rate after starting dialysis is only 35%. That's worse than many cancers. All of this can be prevented often by choices you make right now, today, in that coffee shop line. I am not trying to take your coffee from you. I am trying to help you live a healthier life. I'm not a doctor, but I have health issues like you do, and it was caused by my high sugar intake and bad diet. I have turned that around, and I want to help you do the same. So, can just 30 days really make a difference? Absolutely yes. While chronic damage takes years to accumulate, improvements in kidney stress markers begin within weeks. Blood pressure drops, protein leakage decreases, inflammation falls, your urine might become clearer, indicating reduced waste overload. These aren't huge, dramatic transformations. They are subtle but meaningful signs that your kidneys are stabilizing. The important thing to understand is that 30 days without sugar isn't the finish line, it's the starting point. Once you experience a difference in energy, mood, and measurable health markers, the real question becomes, why would you ever go back? Yes, I know that you cannot completely avoid sugar, but here's the truth most people discover. The benefits are so profound that many choose not to return to that high sugar intake. Long-term studies consistently show that people who maintain low sugar diets have significantly lower risk of kidney disease, heart disease, and diabetes. Every day without the added sugar is another day of protection against a future hooked up to a dialysis machine. The occasional dessert won't destroy your kidneys, but daily excess absolutely will. So here's my question for you. If you could see inside your body right now and watch your kidneys struggling in real time, would you still order that caramel coffee every single day? Or would you would you choose differently, I should say? If you found this video valuable, please hit that like button, the subscribe button to Nature's Healing Corner. Turn on your notification bell so that you never miss a video. And don't forget to grab the Healing Blueprint for over 40 using natural remedies, the 160 pages, 36 chapters of natural healing wisdom. The link, again, will be in the description below. In my next video, I'm going to reveal 10 medicinal plants that heal you so fast you won't believe they're just sitting there in nature waiting to be discovered. You are not going to want to miss that video. Sure not. Drop a comment below. Are you ready to quit sugar, the added sugar, for 30 days? What's your biggest challenge in doing so? I read every comment and I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, remember that your body has an incredible capacity to heal itself when you give it what it needs and stop giving it what's hurting it. Keep growing, keep learning, and stay connected to nature's healing wisdom. This is Cheryl from Nature's Healing Corner, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy.